up, what's up? Hey, what's up, party people? I don't know, I think that's gonna be my intro to my intro, y'all. What y'all think? I don't know. But anyway, we are back with another Braxton Family Values recap. This is season 5, episode 6. You gotta get pelvic to pelvic. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. So now we have Tawanda and Trina. They're in LA and they're having like a, I guess, a little brunch type thing like they always do. They either eating, fussing, or doing something else on this doggone show. So this is just one of them. So they toasted some different things in their lives, like, you know, Trina has bar chicks. Tawanda, she's got accepted to that school for acting, as well as she's getting an opportunity to go dance. And I guess Hill Harper, he has like a little foundation or whatever, but it's a competition, a dance competition for some I think it's supporting the children that needs like mentors and stuff. So, you know, giving back to the community. So they're talking about that and how she's happy and how that's her celebrity crush. She's been crushing on him since forever or whatever. And I'm like, okay, moving on. So after that, they get on the topic about Tony. They tired of being her background singers. It was good while it lasted, but they got their own things going on and they can't be putting their life on hold just to make her happy. So they like, damn, we need to tell her, because, you know, more and more we wait, the more and more stuff gonna start popping out for us, and she gonna be like, where my sisters, and we gonna be MIA because boo, I got to get my money too, not just be your background singer. All right, so they're trying to figure out how they're gonna tell her, when they're gonna tell her, you know, if they should tell her. I think this conversation between y'all should have been happened like seasons ago, but I mean, you still trying to hold on to that money, make that little check that your sister trying to throw up at y'all. Okay, whatever. But yeah, they don't want to be background singers no more. So we move on. It's Tony and Tamara. Tony and Tamara. Tony and Tamar. So Tamar and Tony, they're talking, and then Tamar was like, what happened to your purse? And Tony, what are you talking about? She was like, it looked like it been ran over by a tractor trailer. I mean, it did look a little smudged, but damn, she got enough money to get a new one and ain't that damn serious. I mean, Tamar be on some other stuff, but that's just Tamar. And well, Tony, she has a show in New York at a place called the King's Theater. So she's gonna go up there and perform and stuff like that. But then she goes to say, well, you know, I've been thinking, and I'm thinking about just letting Tawanda and Trina go, because, you know, they have their obligations to get to, as well as mine. I just think it's, you know, it's needed to be done. It's been over whatever, how many years and stuff like that, and I just want something new. And Tamar was like, what? You want something new? Hold up. You know, and all her little antics and stuff like that. You want something new? You don't like change, Tony. What are you talking about? How are you gonna be able to handle this? How you gonna be like, over to my left is what is it, Trina? Over to my right is Tawanda. Now it's not gonna be none of that. It's gonna be okay. They're gonna be in the audience. And you can't tell them, come on, because if I was them and they'd be like, I'm not coming up on stage. That's why I'm not on stage. That's why you let me go, remember? So I can do my own thing. I'm coming to you for support. You hear me? But she like in her feelings about that, and but she's how can I say this? She knows she has to do this, because I'm surprised they even stayed this damn long with you, and how you flip-flop and everything got to be perfect. I just couldn't take it. I'm just sorry. I just couldn't take it. Okay? And then for some, I forgot how they got on this, but Tony was like doing a little dance thing, and she was trying to, you know, do like this, and Tamara was like, you got to put an arch in your back. and shake. Well, she didn't say this, but you know that song. I forgot who rapped it, but they like, put an arch in your back and shake your rump. But if y'all remember what song that went to, put it in the comment section below. But and Tony was like, I am arching my back. You just can't see it because it's a shirt. I'm like, whatever, girl, bye. So then we get to Tawanda and Terry. Terry is her dance partner as well as her choreographer. And they have 3 days into the competition. So they're trying to work on as many moves as they can. And to me, I don't know. Tawanda thinks she be doing stuff, you know, be doing it and popping it and dropping it. And to me, she just be still. So I don't know, but whatever. So then Tamar and Tracy, they show up. You know, they have to come. So of course Tamar is critiquing her sister on how to dance. Like, no, you gotta do it like this, Tawanda. No, you gotta do it like this. You gotta and I'm be like, girl, why don't you go sit your ass down? Don't you got go? And once again, where's Logan? Don't you need to go be paying attention to Logan? I mean, I know you got a lot of free time on your hands, so go ahead and do that. But you know, they gotta put her somewhere in the script. So she was saying, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Is it hot where y'all at? Cause it's good. Woo, good googly muggly. That thing is juicy. I'm just it's hot in the ATL, like, oh my gosh. And sometimes you ain't got no air. The struggle is real out here in these streets, okay? But anyway, let's get back to this. So, of course, you know, they like to crack on each other. And Tamar had to get up and it's like, you gotta do it like this. And so it was this one move that was like, well, you gotta be pelvic to pelvic. And hence the title of the show, Pelvic to Pelvic. So, and I'm like, really? So they Tamar was showing her what she meant by that, and here go Tracy in the background. Yeah, you gotta put your what she said, put your leg on it or the monkey on it or something like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all are crazy. And then the man Terry had said you gotta do it slow, quick, slow. Yeah. And Tracy gonna be like, oh yeah, that's just like you do sex. I was like, X-rated. I mean, she is hilarious. And then she kind of did like the thing go so so I was like, you crazy. You still hormone, ain't you? You still hormonal, but okay. But all jokes aside, Tawanda was trying to really, you know, trying to do this dance, and they just playing around. You know, she's serious. So she gonna tell Terry, can you please in a nice way tell them to leave because they're really irking my nerves. Okay. He was like, leave. Okay. So he goes over there, grab each other, Tamar and Tracy's hand, and like, come on ladies, let's go. And you know, Tamar 0 to 100, I ain't going nowhere. This is my sister. Anything to do with my sister, I can be in. Okay, blah blah blah. And so he like, oh okay. But eventually, you know, they walked out. So thank goodness she can actually get her practice on like need to. So we get to the event that's going on in New York for Tony at the King's Theater, and she performed what they let us see 7 whole days, you know, just like a little snippet of them performing. So after performance, like normal, they go out to dinner or whatever. So everybody at the dinner, you know, the family, Tony not there, and they like, where the hell is Tony? Like, you invited us to come, we got other obligations. You know, Tawanda, her dancing event is the next day, so she like, I got to get some rest. And see, this is what happened last time when your ass went out with the family after the event, once again after Tony's event. It's like trying to do something nice for Tony and she can't be on damn time. See, I don't like that. If you want me to be somewhere, you need to be on time your damn self. 5 minutes, okay. 10, 15, okay, that's the drawing board, because you know it might got traffic Alright, but you let me know ahead of time. But you an hour and a half late, boo? No, it's not gonna cut it. But so they waiting, they having a little small talk. Tamar like she can't what she said she can't eat something. It was either can't eat something or drink something because she don't want her booty to get big. She want her booty flat and white. Okay, because she wants to get into the little tight knit fit to your body contour, outfits, and you just can't have a big booty for that. And I'm like, okay, do what you do, because she's saying it's not high fashion. Alright, you want to be in that room. So since you're off the reel, you can go and try and be in that room. Alright, let's see how that works for you. And finally, Tony shows up. Her excuse was some fan had left some substance on her and she wasn't feeling it, so she had to go change her clothes, take a shower, get all fresh. Note, we've been waiting here for your ass hour and a half. We didn't go take no shower. We didn't go change no clothes. We came here for you. Once again, dropping everything for Tony. So Trina, she was, telling us how it really pissed her off. Like, she don't want to smell like stink pits. She want to smell all so fresh and so clean. No, the Outcast song. She wanted to be all that, but no. And what made it so bad, Tony left before all of them. So she should have been the first one now. Not the last one showing up. So they was going in the back. So she, like I said, she shows up, everybody in their feelings, and she can feel the tension. She's like, okay. So basically, why y'all being like sour pussies right now? This is my night. We had a great time. So what's going on? And they looking like, are you serious? Once again, you all fresh and so clean, and we stinky and just okay. But you had to go get you done first. Okay, you couldn't call nobody and say, hey, I might be a little late because I had this and I just needed to feel refreshed and clean, so I'll be there and such and such. Cool. But no, you didn't even leave no phone call, no breadcrumb or nothing. So she gonna talk about, well, the tension here is a little too thick for me, so I'm going to leave. And they like, what the hell? Are you serious? We waited here an hour. Then I keep saying an hour and a half because this is just damn too long, okay? I can't even wait for my mama that long. She need to call me and be like, Sean, I ain't gonna be able to make it, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this another time. Cool. Let somebody know ahead of time. You might not know they got, like you said, other obligations to attend to. Tony, I'm gonna need you to get it together with time. It don't make no damn sense. These damn celebrities think they can just digress. But yeah, so she's gonna leave and just leave them looking like dumb the fools. Like, alright, yeah, she did that. So, and then she's gonna say, can I be an artist? Nigga, this is your family. This is not no fans or anything. It's your family. The one's gonna ride for you forever. Okay? Been with you forever. Talking about some, can you be an artist? No, the hell you can't. We got lives too. Thank you. I'm just pissing me off. Okay? So then we get to Tony. She, I guess she felt bad in her feelings or whatever. She decided she wanted to call her sisters to come to her hotel suite so she could tell them something. And it actually comes out to be they want to tell each other the same thing, but they just didn't know how to tell it. So first it was not Tamar, Tawanda and Trina, and they trying to figure out who gonna tell her, because this needs to be done, because I can't be going through all these changes. Okay? Then Tamar come in. She got this little new wig or whatever. It looks pretty on her. It's like a little burgundy type color but mixed with a little black. It's cute. Okay, I see you. And so she talking about Tamar was like, what's the tea? What y'all got going on? And they just tell her, like, we don't want to be Tony's background singers anymore. We want to have our own stuff to do and get accomplished. Alright? And she like, oh, well, damn, that's exactly what Tony was gonna say, but she said this, in the confessional. That's what Tony wanted to do, but I ain't gonna open my mouth. I'm just gonna let it pan out like it's supposed to be. So okay. Then we got, what's her name? Tony. She finally shows up. So basically, she being around the bush, talking about some, so blah blah blah. Like, nigga, just tell her what's on your mind. Damn. So what's wrong with this family now? Holding all these doggone secrets, can't let it all out. Just let them know. So she, goes and let them know, talking about some, I really appreciate y'all, but I think it's time for y'all to go spread y'all wings and whatever. And if they just elated, ecstatic, because they was trying to tell you the same thing, but you beat them to the punch. So hey, it all works out. We all on the same page. Woo. So, she was like, damn, this wasn't what I was expecting. Damn, Tony, you thought that was gonna be like, oh my gosh, Tony, why? Just groveling to your feet. No, nigga, no. So then Tamar gonna make a comment talking about something. Yeah, it's good that you in the audience watching. I never knew it could be that good. Crickets on that ass, because they just looking at her like, are you serious? Alright. So then we go to an event, a cancer event, right before what is it? Tawanda do her thing for the dance competition. And it's Tracy. She's going to sing as well as walk. And I'm kinda with what's her name? Trina. Did you just not too long have a hysterectomy? You trying to do all this? But okay, you saying you feel alright. I hope nothing come loose, the stitches and stuff, but okay, cool. So, they meet up, her and her sister Trina meet up, but like behind the like in the little tent area before she go on stage. And she was like, you sure you want to do this or whatever? She's like, I'm fine. Then she asked her about how Tawanda's doing in her dance practice. Did she see her dance? And she was like, yeah, I saw her dance. And we was trying to tell her she need to be pelvic. She need to put that monkey on that leg. I'm like, this terminology Tracy be coming up with, the monkey on the leg. Okay, all right. But getting close like you're having sex, that intimate type thing. So give me that honey love, like R. Kelly. I don't know what was me and this doing these little snippets of songs, but hey. So not Tony, once they have that little talk, shoot, see how my mind go blank, all these damn T's in this family. Tracy, she goes out there, she do her little song. It was okay, it wasn't all that whoop-de-woo. She did it anyway. So we get off that, then we go to the event. Now I'm gonna tell you like this, Tawanda, you just need to shut the hell up sometimes, because I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it and then get on you, okay? So she gets to the event, she goes to her dressing room, her partner's not there, so she gets in her feelings. But weren't you not too long ago on the last episode late for your little presentation you had to do for the big person for the what is it, acting school? You were supposed to be there at 1:45, I think, and you got there at 2 something. And that was supposed to be a big deal for you as well. So yeah, let's not talk about people not being on time now. That tends to run in your family. But anyway, so she getting her feelings and talking about this is not gonna be good, this is gonna throw off our vibe, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, please stop it. So now she has to go watch her other competition or competitors perform, as in, just watching and see what they're working with. And she just once again, it's not gonna work. How I'm gonna have trust in you and you ain't even here. So her and her publicist talking, and then Terry, which is her partner, he texts Ebony and be like, I'm 15 minutes away, don't have a conniption, I will be there. So I'm like, okay. He finally gets there. You know, he's trying to butter her up, soft talker. You know, like, have you seen Harp? Because, you know, it's a little celebrity crush. And she like, no, I want to talk to you. And then Ebony comes out of nowhere talking about something. Do you have the CD? He like, no, I gave it to some DJ, young man named DJ Flex. Was it Flex? Let me see, make sure. Yeah. So then from there, they were trying to rehearse for a little bit because they still had time to do a little something, go over some things, and comes to find out the floor is not what they rehearsed on before, prior to this event. So they gotta do what they gotta do, you know, improvise. Gotta do what you gotta do, honey. So then she meets up with the family in the back, and she was just telling them what's been going on since she got there, and how everything's just not going right, and all she just want to do is have a good performance, and she's going to win. She cannot take losing. She's very competitive. All right. So then Tamar, once again, she like, well, let me see your 8 count. Let's see what you're working with. So she do her little twist, and Tamar, she got up in her grill like, no, sweetie, that's not how you do it. You got to twist that whole body around. You can't be twist, you got to twist, you know. And she like, okay, Tamar, blah blah blah, well, let's go. We, you know, go ahead and sit out there and wait for me and see what I'm working with. Okay. So then we get out to the audience part of the event, and we at the Braxton family values. They a little table, I put values, you know, the Braxton family. So Tamar she gonna like, well, you know, I can't see. I done gone blind. Because since I had Logan, my body, you know, been changing or whatever. And so she was talking about how she wanted to have 3 more kids. And I'm like, I'm not even gonna go there. I think y'all know how I feel about it. I think you know how I feel about that. So, Trina was gonna like 3 more kids, as in 3 more children, or 3 more fish, or 3 more puppies or dogs. And of course, Tamar, you tried it. You get your life in several seats, as she say. And so she Trina even said, you 40, like, you know, what are you talking about? And Tamar like, last time I checked, I was 39. Okay, 39, not 40. Just turned 39, boo. So I got another year to make it. Okay, but I'm gonna digress because I was gonna say some stuff. But you want to have 3 more kids? Yeah. So we're just gonna go off of that. So Tamar, Tawanda finally hits the stage. She doing her little thing. To me, I think she was doing a little extra, especially with the little hand thing she was doing. I didn't too much like it, but of course, this is the Braxton show, so they was going to give her the award. Actually, she tied, so she had to share that award, but whatever. So towards the end, Harper, he goes and give her a kiss, and she's so in delusional land. She's talking about, no, it wasn't on the cheek, it was on the lips. And I'm like, boo, no, it was on the cheek. What? But you know, when you done seen your favorite celebrity or anything, or a boy you like done kiss you, like, oh, he kissed me, just like she did. I'm like, girl, you too, girl. And then what made it so bad, her husband was out there in the audience, and it was funny. He kissed her again on the cheek, and then they moved the camera towards her husband, and he looking like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. And it looked like the baby girl, she was like, oh, did you see that, daddy? Type look on her face. But all in all, this wasn't, I don't know about this season, y'all. I'm really not feeling it. It has not been one episode where I was like, yes, this is a good one. You definitely got to tune in. I don't know. But tell me what y'all think about my recap, as well as what you thought about the episode that I am recapping. And I will see you on the next recap. Get Get it. Uh. Woo, woo, woo. Bye, y'all.